Welcome back to this episode of RADBMX Builds. Today we're going to be talking about this right here. This is the 2023 24-inch DYNO Pro Comp team model, or the Volker as it's commonly known. This bike was available from FliteBMX and I bought two of them. One is for sale right now on the website at radbmxbuilds.com. That is a lightly custom build and it's in white. If you want that bike, if you're seeing this video, head over to the website, check it out. If it's not there, that means it's sold. Okay, this one right here is not for sale. Not saying that it won't ever be for sale, but it's not for sale right now. This video is not a build video. However, it's gonna be a review video with lots of riding content. So let's get into it. Okay, I'm a huge fan of these bikes. They've been out for a couple years now, and I've built 3 of them. I don't know how long you've been around or watching my content, but my first one was an all black to mimic the 87 DYNO Pro Comp. I built that bike, had it for a couple years, and then sold it to one of my really awesome followers, Bearda. So thanks for buying that bike, brother. I appreciate it. And then these came up on FliteBMX. They're the newer models, and I'll kind of go over what makes them different than the older models because there's been some updates. So I went ahead and I bought 2, and I bought them with the purpose of keeping one and selling one, which I just talked about. But I want to go over this build right here, and I want to break it down exactly what I did to make this bike look the way that it does, because nothing on it looks the way that it does when you get it, when you buy one stock. I pretty much replaced the majority of stuff on this bike, and I think you're gonna find it really interesting on what you can do with just a little bit of creativity, a decent amount of money, and a whole lot of patience. So let's get into the actual build, and we'll talk about the stuff that we did to this bike to make it one of those one-off, one-of-one rad bikes. Okay, where to start on this bike? If you followed me long enough, you'll know I like to start right up here, up top. We went ahead and got some Amy Unitron grips. I had the DYNO donuts for a while. We added Tech 77 levers, and then we added the DYNO UL plate that you can get from FliteBMX. If you want to get these plates or these pads, use my link below and it'll save you some money by using RADBMX as a discount code. Okay, that DYNO UL plate was kind of the trigger behind the design. So in order to execute that, I reached out to Ernie's 80s Bike Shop and I said, Ernie, I need this bike to be neon yellow, super bright, but I want to give a throwback to an old school dyno that was yellow with black splatter. I love the black splatter on there because every single one of them is unique and different than the other. So he said, sure, I can do that, no problem. It took quite a while to get it done. And underneath this is a 3-stage. It's white, then it's the thermonuclear yellow, and then it's the black splatter. So it's quite a lot that goes into that. And that's why it took quite a while to get it done. But it came out really well. Let's talk about the graphics a little bit. This graphics kit is OG New Old Stock. I got it, I paid a good amount of money for it, but I love these decals. I've never used them before. And when I saw a set on eBay that were New Old Stock, I thought, man, there are reproductions out there of this, but I wanted the original because I wanted the colors to be exact from what they were back in the day. And I really like them. So they came out really great. I'm really happy. Even though they're made for a 20-inch bike, I still think proportionally they fit pretty good on this. And I love the head badge. Looks really good on there. I really like that. And the fork decal as well. Okay, I told you we're going to talk about some of the things that are different on the new bike than what's on the old bike. This Odyssey front brake is new to the new bikes. Now I'm hearing some things about some quality control issues that they're getting these bikes, they have the mount, but the brake was not included. I don't know what's up with that. That's something you're gonna have to reach out and find out if you got one of those and find out why they didn't include the brake. I added the fork standers. Now these are just generic. They're not like GT or anything. They're generic fork standers. But this bike has the GT hubs and the GT spoked wheels that came on the bike when I bought it. And my good friend Wes, Mr. Dice Guy, made these RADBMXBUILDS yellow dice caps for these wheels. Now I went ahead and I added these tires right here. These are Kenda, I don't want to say they're K55s because that's the 20-inch one. I think they're K50s or something like that. But this is a 24-inch freestyle tire that just looks really good on these bikes. This bike comes with those big GT, really fat balloon slick tires that are just garbage looking. So swap it out with some nice gum wall freestyle tires and that look is much better. Okay, for handlebars, I got rid of the cruiser bars and I went with the DYNO Pretzel BMX bars. I really like the BMX bars a lot. I'm not a fan of cruiser bars. They're too low, too wide. BMX bars are the way to go. These are the Flite neon pink pads and they are absolutely amazing. And we're gonna talk about why I did this colorway in a little bit, but the pads are phenomenal. And in the daylight you saw in the video, it's just so crazy. This is a brand new seat from Pork Chop, the brand new licensed DYNO seat. And then I have a fluted seat post and a double seat post clamp, which is reminiscent of the GT clamps. That's a GT sticker, not a GT seat clamp, but it's just to mimic the double clamp from GT, even though that's not the logo that was on the double clamps. It was the newer GT logo. But I put that on there. I thought it looked cool and I do what I want. So I like it. Let me know down below if you like it or not. Doesn't matter, it's gonna stay that way. Come on down to the cranks. I left the crank set with what came on it. It came with GT Power Series cranks, GT Power Disc and sprocket, and the GT PC platform pedals. I left all that alone because I thought it looked great. I just added the black and chrome chain. Now out back, I decided to go with pegs on this bike and not the platforms. Platforms really get a mixed review and I didn't want to put my black platforms on this. I want to save them for something else. So I used the pegs. And again, the little details back here. And then the glaring obvious thing, this is called a DYNO brake guard. These were pretty popular back in the day. They're very hard to find now. A couple people have made them over the years and I happen to have one and I've held on to it for a while. This is actually made for a side pull brake, but I have it up here mostly for looks, not so much for function, but it just went with the bike and I wanted it there for looks, so it's on there and I thought it looked pretty cool. Okay, now what was my inspiration behind this build? Like I said, they made one of these colorways back in the day, but it had really ugly decals. I liked these decals and I liked that colorway, so I decided to blend them together. Why not? I'm not a purist. I'm the anti-purist. I like to do things custom, the way I like to do them, and I think they look rad, and you wouldn't be here if you didn't think otherwise. Let's get into why this color exists And I'm gonna show you something that I got at the BMX Hall of Fame in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They had a swap meet and I bought this helmet, and I'm gonna show you what a rare helmet this actually is. I found this at the swap meet and absolutely had to have it. I already had the goggles. Those are Oakley goggles, and they match absolutely perfect with this DYNO helmet, and of course the Radical Rick gloves. So you can see the pink and yellow that just look so good together, and I thought, why not pull it all together, right? And put it into a whole riding ensemble along with the jersey. You can wear a fanny pack if you want. Nobody's gonna say anything. If they do, they're just haters, right? So there you go. The helmet was the inspiration. I love this helmet. It looks so rad. It's in perfect shape, and I got it for a really good deal. And when I say a really good deal, I mean, if you're buying old vintage BMX helmets, you know how much they are. So this one I thought was a pretty good deal for the money, and man, what a piece to add to my ever-growing collection of BMX stuff. Okay, why I got you here, I want to talk about this real fast. Brand new merch drop, okay-ish at BMX. No one's ever claiming to be the best. If you are, you're probably lying. So go get yourself an okay-ish at BMX shirt at RADBMXBUILDS.com. But wait, I got a different shirt. Check this one out. And if you're pretty confident in your BMX abilities, go get yourself a BMXpert shirt. These are also available right now at RADBMXBUILDS.com. Okay, I'm trying to keep you up to date. So much stuff is happening. Things move really fast. So I use these videos to try to just dump everything out there, and hopefully you absorb it, and it cuts down on some of the DMs I get asking me a million questions. What's up next? What bike am I building? I'm gonna give you a sneak peek right here. Monza is sending over a bike, and we're gonna do a RADBMX tribute bike from the movie Rad, like the one Crew Jones rode. However, it's only a tribute bike, not a replica. So it'll be a 24-inch Crew Jones replica bike. So it'll be pretty awesome. A tribute bike, I should say. That's, I guess, the right word. But this bike's gonna be a lot of fun. This will probably be the next video. If you wanna see me build a Rad movie bike, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now so you can see it when it comes out. What else is going on? Okay, I'll tell you what else is going on. Bikes for sale. Yes, I sell bikes. There are currently 2 bikes as I filmed this for sale on the website. However, by the time you watch this video, there may be several more on there. People are always asking me, do you sell bikes? Yes, I do. Do I sell every bike I own? No, I don't. But I'm getting ready to add about 3 or 4. So let me show you what bikes we're getting ready to add, okay? We have, nope, quite possibly this black PK Ripper that everyone keeps asking me about. And come on down, nope. And oh my goodness, am I gonna sell this? I think I am. This is the GT 50th anniversary bike. The serial number is RADBMX. So that is a one-of-one bike right there. I think I'm gonna sell that. Torker, no. Redline, no. DYNO VFR, holy smokes, not with the number plate. The number plate is not going with the bike. But this is a 1989 DYNO VFR, the first year they were made. Might go up on the website also. And wow, do I sell it? I barely made it. This is a brand new, very limited, only 150 of these in the US. The gold Skyway TA. I think I'm gonna put that one on the website also. So what is that? I think that's 4 bikes, right? Yes, I sell bikes. I'm gonna take some photos of these. I need to upload them to the website. And if you wanna be first at getting one of these bikes, you don't wanna try to wait for them to pop up on the website and hopefully you're the one that buys it first. Here's how you get it. Go over to Instagram, rad_BMX_builds. Subscribe, not follow. Follow's nice. Subscribe. There is a $5 a month fee for the subscription. But what that's gonna do is give you the ability to get these bikes before they hit the website, which means you get dibs. First chance, you're gonna get to buy these before anyone else does. Also, I do a monthly giveaway to my subscribers. That's right. It's gonna be a mystery box. It could be bike parts, merch, whatever. I'm gonna pick one of my subscribers, could be you, and I'm gonna send you out a package. So okay, that's what you get for being a subscriber, a chance to get one of the bikes, and a mystery prize. So go over if you wanna buy a bike, check out the website. If you really want it, head over to Instagram, give me a subscribe on there, and maybe you can get it before anybody else. Check out the links below in the description of this video if you wanna go get a Zeus electric bike, some Flite pads, donuts, number plates, or BMX apparel. If you want to get any of that stuff, my Amazon store, it's all right there in the description below us. Make sure you go to the website, get some merch, hats, shirts, hoodies, stickers. That's how you can best support me and keep this channel going. It takes money to do all this stuff, so I appreciate your support. Those of you that have done it in the past, thank you so much. Those of you that haven't, I hope you do, and we can keep this thing going. This is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed that custom dyno build. There's a lot more coming, so make sure you hit that subscribe as well. All right, that's it. Thanks again, and as always, stay rad.